manager, Monty Roach, travels a lot, so it's no surprise that his favorite restaurant is a place that makes him feel right at home. It's an Italian favorite on Milwaukee Avenue called Cafe Lucci.
When they walk into this place, all they have to do is come in here, sit back, relax, and have a good time. It's just a fun place. The one thing that a lot of restaurants don't offer nowadays is that when you go to a restaurant, you're a nobody. In this place, you're somebody.
Our menu is our customer driven. And throughout the year, we'll run specials. And our new menu comes from that. Sometimes doing a menu is an exercise in futility because almost nobody that comes here actually looks at the menu. They just come in and they tell the regular waiter, I want a steak, or I want this, or I want that. And sometimes I even wonder myself why I write a menu. You can have anywhere from a simple spaghetti and meatballs to a lobster francaise, to provimi veal, to chicken, to pastas. We have something for everybody.
We take a lot of pride in our wine. You'll come in here on a busy night and you will see more than half the tables having a bottle of wine.
On the back of our menu it says good food, good wine, good people. That's what our place is all about.
So, Monty, you say that Cafe Lucci is the real deal. Tell us why you chose it.
You know, it's just a very comfortable place for us, and it's a kind of place that you can go sit at the bar and eat. You can go sit in the main dining room and eat. You can go with 2 people and have a romantic dinner in the back. You can go with 10 people and have a bunch of fun. You can go have a plate of pasta and some meatballs, or you can go all out and have the veal chop or the steak. Just everything we eat there is great.
Now, as a resident of Glenview, this is your neighborhood spot.
Yes, it's one of our favorite neighborhood spots, and Bobby takes great care of us. He has his own stash of wine. He does a fantastic job pairing wines with your meals, and we've been going there for 5 or 6 years, and I actually haven't touched a menu in the last 2 years. We just walk in and he says, I know what you're having tonight. Do you want this or that? I'll make them, and he goes and makes it. And after a long week, that's a great way to end it.
Francis, 100% Italian descent. You had some high expectations. Were they met?
I really did like Cafe Lucci. I did. I am snobby about Italian food. Almost always when I go to an Italian restaurant, I sit there saying, I can make this better myself at home. I pride myself on being a great cook. But I thought that Cafe Lucci had all the hallmarks of really fine dining. We had the lamb chops. They were so incredibly tender. We were really taken care of. I agree that you don't have to be a regular to feel at home there. I thought the place, the decor was badly in need of an update. But,
I'll give you that one.
Yes. But I felt right at home. I met Bobby at the door, and it's not that he did anything extravagant to make us feel at home. It was simply his persona. We felt right at home, and our waiter was so attentive and solicitous. We really enjoyed ourselves.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you guys here.
Definitely, this is more of a food versus atmosphere. I mean, this obviously you go for the food, you know, maybe not the atmosphere. And Bobby, again, doesn't know me from Adam, didn't know my date from Eve, and was very friendly and inviting. My date thought she was having a bad hair day. He told her that she looked beautiful, and she did, so it was wonderful.
That is a compliment worth its weight in gold.
Totally. So that worked out nicely. And it's like, you know, it can go 2 ways with an owner who's friendly, because he can come by every 5 minutes, put a hand on your shoulder, how's everything? You can be like, enough already. But it was perfect the way I had it with him.
It's good to have you guys here.
Most of the staff has been with them since they opened about 10 years ago. And it's the 3 brothers. One of the brothers is in the kitchen, one of the other brothers is either at the bar or serving, and Bobby's out front running the place. And one of the things I like about, and you guys are in Chicago, I'm not. I have to come into the city for the Chicago experience, which we love. But even before I lived here, I loved that Chicago is an expert place to go have dinner. And I get that feel when I go to Cafe Lucci.
That's true. And what I liked about the food is that, I mean, I love Italian food, but it can be kind of heavy. One of the dishes we ordered was the lasagna, and it was very, very flavorful. And what I couldn't believe about it was how light it seemed. I don't like Italian food that is soaked in red sauce and everything's a mush of flavor, and everything in the lasagna was really specific.
It was
and
very
I
distinct.
liked that.
The flavors are very
Exactly.
distinct.
And the one exception, we ordered the gnocchi, and I thought that did fall into the trap of all the mishmash of
Yep.
flavors.
Yeah.
But everything else we ordered was really superb.
Monty, what are some of your favorite dishes that you have
Oh,
there?
the veal chop is a double bone-in veal chop, and he does a very special red wine morel mushroom sauce that is to die for. Any of the pasta dishes are great. You get lucky enough to order the shrimp bisque soup.
No, we had the pulpo, the octopus salad. There was a lot of seafood in that octopus salad. It was really delicious.
You know what I liked is that we ordered something on an entree. My date wanted something specific, and she asked if they could make a ravioli with the Diavolo sauce, because she likes the Diavolo sauce.
Yeah.
They didn't have it with
It's not on the menu.
ravioli or
Yeah.
something, and so without a problem, they said, sure. The only one problem we had was the server at the beginning was a little surly. I don't know if he dropped a plate of raviolis in the back or something. But he turned it around towards the end, and he helped us with our wine. And one of the features I liked, which I don't know why you don't see this more often, is the half-bottle option of wine at
yes.
restaurants.
Speaking of wine, I mean, this is a really unique situation because, you know, the perception is, you know, and I'll stand up for the suburban restaurants,
Yeah.
but, you know, I mean, Bobby goes out of his way to make sure that the list is great. I mean, he goes to Napa Valley, goes to Italy, brings back bottles. I mean, he has a great pride with the wine list, and it has over 350 selections, which you would never guess, you know.
Let's have some fun. Wine is fun.
But you said that you don't even bother looking at the wine list.
We do. Bobby and I argue from time to time over what we're going to have and not have.
Also, I think Bobby has to do that to keep people coming. I mean, if I'm going to come out from the city,
Yes.
it's got to be, you know, I'm not going to the Olive Garden. I'm going somewhere, you know.
Couldn't agree with you more.
So I want to go somewhere where I feel special, and I think Bobby does that, again, without being overbearing.
All right, Monty. Cafe Lucci was your selection. Sum it up for us.
Outstanding food, terrific wine list and wine selection, and I think it's a good value for what you get.
All right, Lucio?
It's not the Olive Garden. It's worth the drive to the suburbs, and the owner, even if the food wasn't as good as it was, the owner would help make it better.
All right, Francis.
It is so not the Olive Garden.
Not there's anything wrong with the Olive
That's right. Really quality food. You feel like you're being treated to a fine dining experience with an attentive staff and terrific food. Could use a little update in the decor, but you're made to feel right at home.
All right, well, you can enjoy the camaraderie and the cuisine at Cafe Lucci, 609 Milwaukee Avenue.